February 14th, and you know what that means. It's Valentine's Day. If you haven't made plans to honor your own Valentine, there's still a little bit of time left for you. Valentine's Day is a big deal, not only in the United States, but in Canada, Mexico, France, and even Australia. It became popular in the 17th century, but by the mid-1800s it took off. On Valentine's Day in 1929, even the Mafia got in the act when 7 gangsters were gunned down in Chicago by a rival gang. It became known as the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So, you guys stay out of the doghouse and get yourself a little Valentine's Day present for your Valentine. Here's a heroin overdose update, guys. In 2013, there were 81 overdose deaths attributed to drugs right here in Lexington. 44 of those were from heroin. Just think of the sadness so many families suffered when they found out their loved ones were dead as a result of overdose. 2 years ago, only 5 of those overdose deaths were attributed to heroin. It's truly become a serial murderer here in Lexington, so avoid it altogether, guys. It's amazing the lengths to which defendants and their lawyers will go to try to sway a jury's opinion at trial. Many criminal defense lawyers believe that their juries will be distracted or prejudiced or even afraid of their clients who are all tatted up. As a result, they believe that an extreme makeover is called for before trial. Check out the before and after makeover photo of John DiTullio, a white supremacist neo-Nazi with numerous offensive tattoos who was charged with a double stabbing in which a woman was seriously injured and a teenager was killed. Then there's a gang member, Richard Rodriguez. In his mugshot, his head was shaved, the name of his gang was tatted on his upper lip, other tattoos crawled all the way up his neck. He filed a lawsuit against the city of Los Angeles, and his lawyer thought it was a good idea to have a makeover before he went before a jury. After his court makeover, he's pictured wearing a suit with a tie, fully neatly combed hair, and a full Tom Selleck mustache. What about the women charged with crimes? Lawyers who represent women defendants who appear to be too glamorous often cause them to change their appearance from flashy to mousy. Some studies have shown that women with glamorous makeup are often less trustworthy than other non-made-up counterparts. Take a look at the glamorous pre-trial Jodi Arias and the mousy Jodi Arias who showed up at a trial after she had been through an extreme makeover for her trial. It seemed that these folks are trying to create a false myth of who the defendants really are in the attempts to influence the juries. Did it work? Well, no. DiTullio was convicted and serving a life sentence. Jodi Arias, the mousy, was found guilty of the murder of her former boyfriend and awaiting sentencing. No word yet on whether Richard Rodriguez makeover worked, but I'm going to say it probably didn't. Women prosecutors in Lexington are really important. More and more women are entering the legal field, and prosecution is no exception. Why? Right here in Lexington, there are 13 out of 18 crime-fighting prosecutors are some really outstanding ladies. I asked Ray, the DA, about the influx of women in our office. He told me that preparation, attention to detail, and passion for justice for criminal victims is a really great attribute for women to have. We are so proud of these great crime fighters. The Urban Dictionary word of the week is Alzheimer's purchase, and I know I am so guilty of this. It's when a purchase takes so long to get to you that you actually forgot that you bought it, or you just buy so much that you forget what you bought. Thanks to you guys for joining me today with this episode of Crime and Pop Culture. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram to keep yourself knowledgeable about what's going on around you. See you guys next week and make a difference out there.